Hey everyone, it's your boy NinjaTrixta here to give you a short thoughts video on Wolong Fallen Dynasty. This is a game that I played for a month, beat it, just finished it up, and I have to say I really enjoyed it. I love the fact that it is this nice mix of a Souls-like and something more akin to Dynasty Warriors and or Ninja Gaiden. Now, if you are an action fan, this game is probably going to be for you. If you're not, it's got some things that can help you get through it. So let's just give you a little small breakdown of it because honestly, I had a blast. First up, if you are new to these kind of games, Souls-likes, now this is going to be a little difficult. I will say that. I did die. But of all the games, I've played Bloodborne, I've played Elden Ring, of course, I've done Sekiro and a couple of more, Nioh and such. This was the easiest one for me, and the reason why is there's a lot of mechanics that do help you. Number one, you have reinforcements. This is a battlefield set in the Three Kingdoms period, or rather I say kind of the beginning of the Three Periods Kingdom period. Anyways, what's cool is the fact that you do have generals that can come with you. You can choose to get rid of them and make the challenge a little harder for yourself. That's fine. But if you feel like you need the enemy to be focused on someone else, either up to 2 people, you can have them come in as like the CPU and kind of take some of the aggression off of you and give you time to heal and also time to get into some fighting. Now, another thing, of course, you can do this game multiplayer. You can take 2 real people in with you and you can lay waste to the boss that way too. So either way, you'll have these companions all the way throughout the entire level. Now, one thing that I have to say about the levels that is really good is the fortitude and morale system. Now, that is a savior to everyone, including myself, because the way that it works, and this is a little bit different, is that you're going to be able to, when you defeat enemies, your morale ranking goes up, just like on a real battlefield, and their morale goes down. Now, when you die to an enemy, conversely, they'll get all of your morale, just like in a Souls game, and you'll have to go back and defeat them to get it back. Now, morale means that if you're level 20, well, we'll just say lower, you're level 10 and you run up to someone who's level 13, they're going to have a little bit more of a attack advantage, a little bit more damage on you, right? You might have to work a little bit harder. But here's the beauty of the game, right? Whenever you run into these small little checkpoints, there's 2 checkpoint types. There's a small one that's these small flags that replenish your health. They're going to fortitude your morale, which means that no matter how many times you die, you'll never fall below that certain morale number. And anytime you find that point or the checkpoint, hey, guess what? You're going to have your morale ranking go up and also fortified. So when you get to the boss, say you found all checkpoints, that's like 7 flags, usually 6 or 7, and then like 4 to 5 mini flags. You should be close to 20, and the boss is going to be 20. So every time you go back in on that boss, you'll be even ground footing, which is really nice. The other thing I have to say about the game is the parry system, and everything can be parried. And I'm talking from throws, unblockable attacks, to elemental kind of burst, summons, whatever. Everything can be parried, and it truly is something that once you understand, once you get the hang of it, it makes things a lot easier. Now, there is some issues when there are multiple enemies on the screen. You can't always just switch targets easily to them. They did patch it to where it's a little bit easier, but I found that the game is a lot better when you're facing one enemy at a time. So lure them out if you can. And then another thing I want to say, I want to give a shout out to Team Ninja on this, because every weapon does completely have its own animation. Every weapon type has its own animation, whether you're doing spears, dual swords, or you're doing like hammers or poles. Like everything just looks so cool, and it's based off of this kind of wuxia style that we've seen in a lot of movies, especially like, Crouching Tiger, and that's what this, I believe the title, even like Wolong, means is you can like that Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon style. So I'm just saying it's really cool, and I'm not going to go into a lot of the details on the systems, but I will say if you are a fan of Dynasty Warriors or the Three Kingdoms, this is a great game. The story does not It's not as easy to understand, but if you do have some background on some of these characters or history knowing about them, it is kind of fun getting to fight alongside of them, or to have them fight against you. And yeah, I mean, the game, it's not too long. It's a standard action game length, but there's tons of replayability. There's side missions that you can do. You can also gain some of the general's weapons. Lu Bu is a great fight, and I don't want to spoil anything, but I think if you're looking for a fun game, and this game is on Game Pass, so if you have Game Pass, grab it there, or if you want to pay for it, that's also 100% fine. There is a season pass that they'll be selling, so you can there's going to be DLC. I'm happy and excited for that. And overall, like I said, I walked away from this game very excited and very happy to have played it. So I recommend it. Go ahead. That's all I got for you. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments section below, and let me know what you thought of the game if you've played it. And of course, I do stream on Twitch every Sunday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, 9 p.m. Japan Standard Time. So if you are up or you want to check out the VODs here, go ahead. We'll keep them updated. Thank you so much, and your boy Trix out. Peace. Have a good one.